What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about using the single line text command, which is going to be text. This is not the same as the multi-line text, which is the mtext, or when you use just the shortcut T. So to activate this command, it will be text, or you can go up in the top left corner and select single line text. This isn't the most glamorous part of AutoCAD. I don't think anybody likes dealing with text and modifying the standards for text, but it is a necessary evil that will make your drawings easier once you have these standards established. So what we have here is just some typical fonts and patterns that you see with different text styles you'll see in AutoCAD. And what we're going to do is create a new drawing standard for each one of these based off of the description in the text. And then we're going to give each one of those standards a name. So this is what we're going to name each one of these lines, and including the font we're going to use and things like that. And all this is going to be at a 25 or a 0.25 inch text height. I have gone ahead and typed everything out. So if you guys need a minute to do that, go ahead and pause the video, get all of this white text typed out under just a standard style, and then we'll get started. Before we do get started though, if you guys wouldn't mind, if you find the information in this video useful, smash that like button, hit the subscribe. Really helps the channel a lot. So let's get started. So we'll start with this first one. It's going to be the Arial text style, and then it's going to be expanded by 3 units. So what we're going to do is type in DD style, and that's going to open up the text style editor. We're going to want to select a new one, and we're going to give it the name over here, Arial. And then remember, it said it needed to be expanded by the width of 3. So we will go to width factor, change that from 1 to 3, and then we'll hit close. So now that standard has been created, and you'll see it up in this box here underneath the annotate tab. So what you can do is just click once on this text here, and then go and select the Arial, and you'll see that that has changed to the Arial text style that has been expanded by the width has been extended by 3. Okay, so now let's do this next one. This is going to be the mono text font slanted to the left at a -30 degrees angle. So what we're going to do is type in DD style again. We're going to select a new. We're going to name this mono TXT. So for this one now, we need to go into the font name, and we need to find the mono TXT, which is right here, the .shx. And then it says slant to the left 30 degrees. So that's going to be done here in the oblique angle at -30. Then hit apply and close. Then we will select this line and do mono text slant to the left. Let me double check to make sure that we were changing the font sizes. .25. Okay, now for this next one, we're going to use the Roman S font, and it's going to be slanted to the right 30 degrees. So again, we'll do DD style. We will create a new. We will call this Roman S. So first we want to select the font, Roman S, which is right here, Roman S.shx. And it says it's going to be slanted to the right 30 degrees. Then apply and close. And we will go and apply that style, which was Roman S. And you can see it's the Roman text slanted to the right 30 degrees. Double check one more thing. Okay. So for this next one, we're going to be using the Roman D font, but we're going to do it backwards. So we'll do DD style once again. I spelled it wrong. We'll create a new, going to be Roman D. Then we're going to select the Roman D.SHX font. And it's going to be backwards. So we'll select the backwards tab or checkbox here, hit apply and close, and we'll select it and tell it to be the Roman D, which is the Roman font with it backwards. Same thing again, DD style. And this time we're going to create one called Italic C. We will find the Italic C font somewhere in here, right there. Anything else? Underscored and overscored. Okay. So first off, that's not going to be backwards. So with the underscore and overscore, that's not something that you do inside this text style. This is actually something you do when editing the text itself. So what you'll do is you'll highlight everything. I'm sorry, you don't have to highlight everything. So you go to the very front, and there's a shortcut command for underscore and overscore. The underscore is going to be %% and you can see it underscores it. And for the overscore, it's going to be %O. Then that gives it the overscore. Let's go back and check just to make sure I selected the right font, which I did. I did not. I didn't think it looked right. Okay. So for this next one, we're going to use Roman S font. So we can't call this Roman S because we've already used Roman S up here. So we'll just call this Roman S2. Okay. And we'll select the Roman S font. And then make sure everything's good. We want that at 0 degrees, 0.25 height. And then there you go. That one's pretty simple. There's not really anything special about that one. This one here is going to be the Roman T font. So again, let's create a new style. And we will call it Roman T. And all of that looks good. So we will just select the Roman T font. Go ahead and change this to Roman S2. This one will be Roman T. And this one will be the italic. Okay. So yes, that's all of those done. So the only one we have left is this Roman C vertical, which means we are going to do this text vertically up and down by letter. So once again, let's do DD style and create a new font, font style. I forgot what it was called. Roman C. Then we will change the font to Roman C. And then right here, there's a checkbox for vertical. You'll select that, apply and close, and we'll go in and find the Roman C, which is right here. And you can see how now the text is vertical. So now all your styles are created. So let's say in your drawing, you're using, multiple different styles. And you knew the first one that you were going to be using, we'll say, is Roman T. You can pre-select the Roman T, and you can see that that's the style that's current. Then when you start to create a new text, you'll specify the start point with the rotation angle of 0. And then you can type your text here. And then if you need to use a different font, let's say the Roman S, select that, and that becomes the active font style, or text style, I should say. And then we'll start here with an angle of 0. And you can type your next line here. And then if later on you realize that that's not exactly the style you want for this, you can always just click on it, the line you want to change, or the line of text that you want to change. You can go up here and you have all the different ones that you can choose from. Keep in mind that the underscore and the overscore does not stick to the standard. That is something that you will have to type in each time if that's how you choose to do it. So again, it'd be %% and %%O. So I think that just about covers everything I was wanting to talk about today. So yeah, thanks for joining.